Hey guys, I got a little story that I like to tell you guys. When I was in my mid-20s, my dad told me to go to a nursery, pick up some plants. He needed 3 boxes for a job, and told me go over there and pick them up. So I went to the nursery. I went to a nursery for a gentleman that I had a lot of respect for, still do, and I walked in, he goes, "What do you need, Paul?" I said, "I need 3 boxwood." He goes, "Well, I'm doing this over here. Can you just go grab them? They're right in the back over there, around that corner. Just grab them, pick them up." So I went back there, picked up the 3 plants and brought them out to the front. And I brought it up to the front, and he went to cash me out. He goes, "I thought you wanted 3 boxwoods." I said, "Yeah, 3 boxwoods." He goes, "Paul, those aren't boxwoods." And I felt like the biggest idiot at that point. And he goes, "Those are Japanese holly." I said, "Yeah, you feel stupid, you feel a little, I mean, you should know, you've been in this for a little while, you should know." He didn't say that, but you kind of get the feeling. But what he did was he showed me the difference. And in a couple seconds, I'll show you the difference and what to look for when you're looking at plants. But plant identification, knowing what you need and what you want, how to prune it, how to take care of it, is an integral part in what we do every day. And I'd like to help with that. I was thinking about doing a couple of videos every once in a while, helping with plant ID, and not from a very smart person's point of view, just from, you know, being like one of you guys. It's not using the words that they use. They use some kind of words that make them sound important, and that's not what it's about. It's about, you know, real things, how to figure out what plant you're working on, how to, you know, name it, to know it when you're talking to your client or at the nursery, because that's just as important. When you're going to a nursery and these people at the nursery, the plants are their lives. And when you walk into a nursery and you say, "Well, I just want this, you know, these green ones over here, or those red ones over there," you're not going to get a lot of respect. And but they will respect you when you know what you're doing. And quite honestly, a lot of work will come from a nursery that respects you. A high-end, good nursery that has customers coming into them looking for landscapers. It's a good way to go. So I'm just going to give you a quick tip on that plant. And then maybe in the future we'll do some different ones, some new ones. But just think about that. You know, knowing your plants is very important. I mean, man, I love stripes and I love my equipment. I mean, you guys can see, I love it all. I love doing this whole thing. But when it comes to respect and knowledge, second to none. Second to none. All right, guys, I'm going to show you this. Hey, guys, here we are. Here the 2 plants are together. This is boxwood. This is Ilex crenata, or Japanese holly. Now, just looking at them, there's not a lot of difference. You know, you could start to look at, you know, maybe the boxwood has a little bit more of a convex shape, where the holly has a little bit more of a concave shape. Okay, that's first. That's, you know, that's looking into it. You could also say the branching's different. You have green branching. The older wood has a little bit of tan striping into it. Actually, when it gets lower, it gets tanner and tanner. But the holly has this gray, almost brownish branching, the twigs. So that's another identification. But the main identification is how the leaves come out of the branch. See right here, they come out on opposite sides of the branch. One there, one there. And that's how the branch structure happens. See how the branching happens? One there, one there. The holly now, they're alternating. You have here's one leaf here, and here's the next leaf. You can see it from the back even better. One leaf, next leaf. They're alternating. That's the main way to tell them apart. Other than their structure, these are a little bit more rigid, but when they're trimmed into balls of the nursery, there's absolutely no way of figuring it out. And there's many different varieties. You have uprights, there's Steeds, Holly, there's Sky Pencil. Same with boxwoods. You got Graham Blandy, you have, Sempervirens. There's a lot of different varieties. But once you get the basic knowledge of the difference, then you can go from there. And, that's something that you guys should do during the winter time. It's a good time. You can, spring, rainy days, that's what I did it. When it was a rainy day, I'd get my rain suit on and I'd go to the nursery and I'd study plants. And you can use Google too. I mean, if you say you come across this plant, you have an oval leaf, alternating structure, evergreen. Put that into Google, you're going to get a bunch of pictures, a bunch of descriptions. And the one that matches yours the most, you go with it. You're probably not going to get variety that way, but you can get the genus. So that's that. That's just a simple little explanation. All right, guys? If you like it, let me know, because I'd like to do more of these as different plants that we can work with. Let me know. Thanks.